a little extra there at the end. But he got there just kind of as they decided to blow their whistle in his defense. Falk, they've got Rich going down the sideline. He looks underneath instead to Brady. Brady catches it right at the original line of scrimmage, +1, so an 8-yard reception, and Logan hurries to the line of scrimmage.
The ball will be marked at the 37-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and 10.
Falk's looking for 400 yards. He's got 396.
Probably get it with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd period.
500 the way he's done it.
And 80 pass attempts.
He's got 43. 23 completions. 5 touchdowns. Falk lets it go. Artist hauls it in. It's a catch. Artist is having a humongous game.
The 24-yard line.
37 down to the 24. It's a 13-yard game.
Another 1st down for Logan. Boy, Falk has been absolutely fearless standing in that pocket. He's a pretty big kid though, 6'5", probably 210, 215.
Artist, 260 yards on 13 catches and 4 touchdowns. Falk, look out, gets rid of it at the last second. Did Rich get it? He looks like he got his hands under it.
Pass complete to Zach
They're spotting right at the sticks.
Another 10 yards for Falk.
At the 14-yard line.
There's your SC Needham Jewelers clock side of the clock. Under a minute to play in the 3rd. Logan looking to extend their 21-point lead. SC Needham Jewelers, where Utah gets engaged. Now Logan slowing things down, not really in any hurry.
They don't really know what to do. They seem a little lost. Well, let's just walk around the backfield for a minute.
Falk's going to wait till that back judge starts the count. Now he is, and there's the snap. Underneath they go. It's incomplete. Let's see who that intended receiver was. It was Austin Inn. 26 seconds to play. Ian's at the top of the screen. And he's running just that little tunnel screen. But East not really fooled on that one. 3rd down and 1. East looks like they're offsides.
Flag on the play.
Lou says offsides. Number 56.
Offsides on East. 3rd penalty.
1st down for the Grizzlies.
They had a holding call earlier that wasn't accepted, so that's their 3rd accepted penalty now. It makes it what, 3rd and goal? It's just inside the 10, and right at the 10. So Logan with a 41-20 lead. Go ahead.
1st and goal.
They're not going to get this play off.
Those are the fastest 1 second count I've ever seen.
They're going to call timeout. Mike Favero calls timeout.
In the 3rd quarter.
Logan wants to put one more on the board. Feel like maybe this one might be done.
That back judge was counting so fast, looked like he was hailing a taxi.
It's cold. He wants to go home. So far this season, East has given up 58.5 points. I don't know how you give up 58.5.
That don't make no sense.
Well, they're averaging. They give up 6.5 defensively. Logan scored 41, and they're about to score 7 more unless they turn it over. East suddenly comes up with a stop,
which they have not been able to do since the 1st period.
Well, Skyview, they qualified for the playoffs, and they're leading right now in their game over Weber, leading big. Mountain Crest was leading Northridge last we heard. Falk flushed out of the pocket, hit as he throws, and it's too wide, and Falk took it right in the ribs. He's a little slow getting up as Robbins came up and just walloped Falk. 2nd down and goal. 20 seconds to play in the 3rd. It was the 47th attempt for Falk, who now is 1st place all time in seasons for attempts and completions. Falk again has to get rid of it early. And again he goes down. 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
He's going to know he was in a ball game.
Yeah, Corey Rush in the backfield again. Number 9. That kid is pretty good. Also a junior.
Third and goal. Falk. Down he goes.
Ooh.
And he took a wallop again. And he lost about 7 yards.
Number 92, Salt there on the stop, 6'2", 230. Luke Falk felt every pound of that.
That's the end of the 3rd period. We'll go to the other end of the field, and Logan left 4th and goal from the 18 when we come back.
And that's the difference between us and say a chain that they'll hire anybody off the street, doesn't matter. And not that that's so bad, but here we're trying to give as personalized service as you can, as informed as you can possibly be, and help the individual in their selection of eyewear.
Yeah, that's a great benefit. I don't see how you can put a price tag on that. That's
well,
awesome.
that's probably right.
This is your living room, and so is this. This is season 1, and 2, and 3. This is the big game, and the big moment. This is getting caught up. This is Xfinity TV. This is easy. This is simple. This is awesome. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Now Logan's going to try a field goal. Brady holds Reyes out there from 34 and a half. Now Brady can throw the ball, and they're just going to kick it though. Reyes going to be lucky to get it there, and he does.
34-yard field goal.
44 to 20. Logan extends that lead and makes East pay for one of those turnovers. 4 turnovers for East. And they've all led to points for Logan. Logan has scored 37, 34 unanswered, 37 unanswered points.
Yeah.
And here's the play that got him to 41. I mean, do you give anybody else but Bo Artist the player of the game?
No.
Falk's had a huge game. Bo Artist is unreal number. 13 catches, 260 yards, 4 touchdowns. And when teams are paying attention to Compton and Brady like they do, that means there's lots of chances for guys like Bo Artist. And they're playing without Hagan Anderson, who's one of their top receivers.
And Compton's dinged.
Artist, 38 catches, 452 yards. Well,
on the season?
On the season. He's got 260 tonight. Is this Curtis? Yes, it is. Preston Curtis. Return the opening kickoff, 95 yards. Look out!
He's gone.
One man to beat. Touchdown!
East finally gets back on the board for the first time since the first quarter. On Logan's 24-point lead, pending the PAT, down to 17. They've kicked away from him ever since that first return. And then they kick to him. And it's 95 yards again. His foot was on the 5-yard line. That's 95 yards, just like his first one.
Well, there's a chance to bring him down about the 40-yard line, but about 30-yard line, and Logan just can't do it.
Knuckleball PAT is good, so it's 44 to 27.
Grizzlies 44.
A 17-point Logan lead. Preston Curtis with his second 95-yard kick return for a touchdown of the evening.
Here at Lewiston State Bank, we offer lots of different loan products to meet your needs. We're happy to work with you and hope that you would enjoy working with us.
We had to take out an automobile loan, and so we came into Lewiston State Bank, and she was so good. She worked with me really, really well.
We are proud to have been serving our customers for over 100 years with personalized, friendly service. Please come in and meet your new friends at Lewiston State Bank.
Coach Favero has a post-game interview on the radio station.
Yes,
here.
he does.
I will bet you $100 that he gets asked, why would you kick to him again? And he is down there having an animated chat with his coaches. And East, I think we might see an onside kick coming up. Let's take a look. It looks like hands teams that are out there.
Looks like it. Yep.
It's a short one. It's fielded about the 15 and brought up to about the 26. And that was McIntyre. That was McIntyre. Logan with the ball again. It's still a three possession lead. Let's see if that puts a little life back in East. You know, they were about ready to call it a night, weren't they? Game doesn't mean much.
No.
Doesn't really mean anything. Falk, you're running out of time. Falk can't get rid of it. Is the ball loose?
I don't think so.
It's not, and Falk is slow to get up. In fact, he's not getting up.
All the way back to the 15-yard line.
He lost 10 yards.
I think it's an ankle.
He stood back there for a long time. Boy, he got dived on twice after he was down. And he went right for his leg as soon as he hit the ground. He started grabbing his leg.
They're looking at his right ankle. He's trying to put weight on it right now. Can't do it. Going to be helped off the field. That is exactly what you do not want to see in this meaningless game.
No,
statistically.
And East is over there knocking heads. They're fired up about it. They just knocked out that big quarterback. He's trying to put some pressure on it as he gets toward the sideline. That East defense is fired up now. They knocked that big quarterback out. They've got another quarterback in there. Let's see who he puts back there. Is it Brady? They can just run a wildcat type with him. But now you take away that receiver. And they've got Falk over on the sideline. They're going to put him up on the table. Brady's just going to keep it and run the draw. Picks up a couple of blocks.
Brady gets out to the 20-yard line.
Picks up about 5.
When Brady gets up slow after that.
Well, he got walloped at the end too. Look at this. Bam, bam.
He gets popped and his head spun around.
Logan doesn't need to hurry. They want to take as much time as they can. 3rd and 21. And East is going to come after him. Still 10 minutes to play in this one. Grady pitches it. McIntyre's got the edge. He's going to be up near the first down, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds just short of the first down. There's some business going on out there at about the 40. One of the East players tackled one of the Logan players.
The officials have got to throw a flag on some of these things. I cannot believe this.
He's just watching it. The East player grabbed the Logan player around the head and hauled him down 10 yards away from everything, right in front of the official, and they didn't call anything. That's foolish. It's 3rd and 21. Don't do something like that. Now it's 4th and 4, though. And McIntyre ran out of bounds. 29 yards on 5 carries for McIntyre. Lowry kicks it away. It's going to roll down to about the 37 of Logan. And so keep an eye on what we were just talking about. There's some shenanigans going on away from the ball. Let's see if somebody gets a silly penalty or if anything else transpires. It's a game within a game. East coming up the line with a little more sense of purpose now and a little more hustle. Luke Falk out of the game with an ankle injury. Here comes Benyon. Downfield they go to Fakahafua. Caught. Here come the Leopards.
Down to the 27-yard line with the
Just like we thought. Got Luke Falk's shoe off down there in the middle.
36 yards. Fakahafua 3 catches, 61 yards. Baez is going to throw again over the middle, and his man Curtis was trying to run before he caught him.
Curtis too fast for his own good. That kid is speedy.
He makes Speedy Gonzalez look like regular Gonzalez.
Well, don't tell these kids this game doesn't mean anything, because it does.
You betcha. East looking to come back from a huge deficit and build on it. Logan looking to hang on and beat one of the top teams, if not the top team in the state. Jordan would tell you they're the top team. Syracuse would say bring it on. Timpview would say we'll get us in there too. Somebody running free for East. Looks like a touchdown. It is a touchdown! Patatefa, 27 yards from Baez. And the running team is throwing the ball like Logan.
Well, this is what we expected to see out of East earlier on in the game. More offense, and that really sputtered and died. And that's a great catch and a score.
It is amazing momentum and youngsters. We start this quarter, it was 44-20. Pending the extra point, it's going to be 44-34. And East is out of their heads over there, and Logan's sideline is in shock. And Luke Falk is sitting on a trainer's bench, and they're looking at his ankle. PAT is good, 44-34. They don't shut it off yet, still 9:21 to play.
Clark Salt Lake Express and the airport shuttle have merged and become one.
So we still have doorstep service, and it's about the same price as it was before. Our focus now is to try to provide as many opportunities for people who need to have the ability to get to and from Salt Lake when they want. They don't want to wait at the airport for 2 hours. They also don't want to be driving around the valley when they get here.
And you bring us to a location that leaves on time.
We'll have another vehicle take you here to save time comfortably, and that main vehicle goes 12 times a day on schedule, both leaving the valley and coming back.
East with 14 unanswered points. They're within 10. After being down 24 to start this fourth quarter. Hands team on for Logan. There's 9:21 to play. Logan is going to be without their quarterback, Luke Falk. Luke Falk, 419 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, and an ankle injury on their last possession. He got outside the pocket. He got his ankle rolled. McIntyre picks it up at the 10. McIntyre squeezes back to the outside, and he's knocked out of bounds short of the 30. Jesse Brady, likely your quarterback. Coach Rivero is going to rally his troops. Here's that touchdown pass. They just leave everybody in, and really they only release the one receiver.
That's a great throw right on the money.
They had like 2 receivers out in that pattern, and yet one of them's running free. So a little bit of a mix-up in the secondary. Coach Rivero and his coaching staff did a great job in that Bountiful game with all those injuries to get a win there. He's going to have to coach him up now with East charging hard. Brady's going to keep it.
Oof. He gets buried.
And he loses 3. And this East defense that was ready to pack it in for the night, now energized by the fact they've made a couple of stops and they've knocked Luke Falk out of the game. I mean, they were over celebrating like it was New Year's Day after Falk was hurt. And you can't, it's hard to keep the pressure on. You got to keep the pressure on this East defense. But when you take Brady to play quarterback, now you're short one of your receivers, and you're already short because Hagan Anderson's out. Brady's going to keep. Boy, and East is just, they're going for the big shots, aren't they? 5-yard gain. Big number 52, Palau. He was trying to take Brady's head off. 7 of 12 for Logan on 3rd down. East bringing the nasty. Down by 10, trying to get back into this thing. The offense missing their quarterback. The defense is going to have to step up for Logan. Brady has time, throws short of Rich, and that stops the clock with 7:41 to play.
4th down.
So if you had to notice if they had the defense over there huddled up, that might have been a good time for a little pep talk for defenders, saying, hey, guys, it's probably going to be up to us.
That's a good punt.
And then a good tackle back there by McKay Johns.
Low Pata on the return, number 14.
East takes over.
So East
at their 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line, and again, the defense, you've got a 2-score lead. You got to at least make East work for it. That last score was boom, and they were in the end zone.
They haven't yet.
Here's Valles back to throw again over the middle. Fakafua picked off. Is it Ballum? It is. Ballum tackled by his face mask. So 15 more yards on top of it.
I realize you're trying to bring the guy down, but I'm starting to think this East team's a little dirty. That's a 15-yard addition on there, and I think Ballum's going to feel that in his lower back tomorrow morning when he wakes up. Take a look here. That is
that's
scary.
A nasty one. That's a nasty one.
Wow, that's going to be the worst face mask I've ever seen in high school football.
Riley Teague brought him down with that face mask. For Ballum, it's his 7th. Watch again. He slips out of one tackle.
That was 54, I believe.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's Merrill. Yeah, Talioli. Here's that screen, and McIntyre couldn't get out of it. They were hanging on to his jersey, and he couldn't get there to get to it. The Logan sideline wants a penalty and no flag. They had the screen coming back the other way. Flow going one way and come back the other way. McIntyre had snuck out of the backfield, and he's trying to go for the ball, and his jersey was being held and stretched. And the official's saying no. Not sure why he's saying no.
We didn't see it. That's usually what I would say when I missed a call officiating. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. The ball was in the air, and that's what Logan's saying. Hey, that ball's in the air. Brady looking up top for Compton. Touchdown, Logan! Wow. Oh, my goodness.
When Brady gets up slow, too, he got pounded. It's like Falk has been getting beat on all night as well.
Oh, my goodness.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what the penalty is. The flag didn't come until after the play. Compton with the catch. I just don't think the defender was there. It's good defense. I just don't think he knew where the ball was.
No.
Unsportsmanlike on East.
And
And they're going to enforce it on the kickoff. I think Logan shouldn't kick it to number 10 on the kickoff.
Ooh, I think you might be right. You should be a football analyst. Pending this extra point, that could be 51 points that could in this game compared to the 58 all season.
East could have rolled over. They decided not to, and then Logan's answered, and it's back out to a 17-point lead with 7:03 to play in the ball game. (51-34). Jesse Brady comes in relief of Luke Falk, who's sitting on the sideline with his ankle all iced up with tape. He got his ankle rolled up on, and see what that means for Logan come playoffs next week. But I guess luckily for them, they have 10 days. And then Brady, after the interception here by Ballum, and then the face mask at the end here, ends up putting 15 more yards on that. Brady 22 yards to Compton. Compton found the ball and the defender didn't. And Reyes kicks this one into the end zone. 7:03 to play in the game. And here's Brady with the touchdown throw. Well, the defender did find it, didn't he?
Yeah. That's a good throw, but even better catch by Compton. Brady just throws it up and Compton goes and finds it.
Next week's playoff game will be home here at Logan. Probably on Friday, possibly on Saturday. Watch for details. Upcoming.
Baez still the quarterback. He is. And he hands it to the draw, on the draw, to Tulutau.
On the draw play.
Tulutau.
20 yards shy of the first down.
Picks up 9 yards. 70 yards on 14 carries for the big guy.
Oh, and he's got to be helped up too, and I think he's hurting a little bit. Took a shot on the side.
Five turnovers for East. Baez going downfield. He was looking for Fakahafua, and he overthrew everybody. You know, for a running team and a running quarterback, Baez throws a pretty dang good ball.
He throws pretty good. That should scare the crap out of the rest of 4A. They start seeing him throw the ball like that.
East already scares the crap out of everybody. So 7 of 12 for Baez, 160 yards and a touchdown. And a touchdown, a 27-yarder. Patatefa. Officials timeout. They're taking a look at some equipment for Logan. A couple weeks ago in that Logan Mountain Crest game, they had a couple of penalties, equipment penalties. And I talked to one of the officials after, and it's mouthpiece issues.
Nobody wanted to wear them, huh?
Yeah, and you got to wear them. And so I guess they had warned a couple times and said, well, you gotta put them in or we're going to throw the flag. And Kids weren't wearing them.
41-yard line.
Boy, that's not to protect your teeth as much as it is your brain.
It's not a dental issue, which can be fixed.
Tao with 10 more yards. He's up to 80 yards.
I don't have brain implants yet. If I did, I'd get one for my brother-in-law.
There's Valles looking downfield, almost.
Pass intended for number 3, Neil
That's good
Robbins.
defense from Nelson.
Yeah. Almost connects with Robbins.
Coverage on the play by McKinney John.
Logan looks like they're gonna. There's still 6 minutes left, but Logan looking like maybe they're gonna come out on top of this one. But East, Lee, that's a complete football team.
They are pretty good. Well coached, great running game.
Valles hit as he throws over the middle. And Fakahafua can't get there.
They're going to call that?
Oh, no.
Got to be kidding me.
They're going to call holding.
Okay.
I thought they were going to call a late hit.
About jumped out of the booth.
Well, here's why, because he gets hit just as he throws, right? Boom. And you thought they were going to call a roughing the passer, and they called a hold, huh?
Okay, hold's all right. We'll go with that. I don't care if you call stuff. Just call it the same.
Repeat second down.
Boy, and that makes it second and 20?
Second down, 20.
25, 26.
Yeah.
For East, that's their 4th penalty. Curtis in motion. He's going to stay in and block. Valles throws it back the other way, and it's a tackle immediately on Laupata.
It's good coverage.
By is it Berkey or is it no? It's
23.
It's McKay Johns.
They're down 22.
About 5.
Hit before he can touch the ground.
And that clock's running down. East not in as much of a hurry. I wonder if East is kind of conceding, look, let's just get this ball game over there. But they're still throwing it. Lions over the middle to Fakahafua through his hands and incomplete.
Fakahafua, 4th down.
And that one was right there. Fakahafua couldn't bring it in.
Valles is still gunning that ball, isn't he?
Yeah. Look at that's a tight spot. Now, so many times you see these option teams, and when they have their quarterback decide to throw, it just is a circus.
Box elder.
But this East team can throw the ball if they want to.
Valles is just a junior. Bodes well for East. We caught a lot of juniors' names tonight.
See if East fakes it. Valles is going to kick it away. Brady tells everybody, get away, get away. And this is going to be downed at the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Preston Burnett, the first man there for East. And so the Grizzly offense back out on the field with 5 minutes and 1 second left on the clock in this game.
Probably on Friday.
Grizzlies will be running some time, I'm sure.
Come out and support the Grizzlies next week in the first round of the playoffs.
Both teams playing their starters all the way, Lee. Neither one of them going to the bench other than when they've had to, and Logan's had to because Luke Falk's hurt his ankle. That's Brady, who's the backup quarterback, and he picks up a couple.
Well, he's another player you just cannot afford to get hurt. And running the Wildcat offense like that, he is in serious danger.
And Falk, he was running out of the pocket, and the tackler kind of had to dive at him and get him around the ankles. And he grabbed him, and after he got to the ground, he kind of spun and rolled with him and
did the death roll.
Did that alligator death roll. And Brady's got to hurry and get this one off. He does. He keeps it.
Brady keeps the ball.
Loses a yard.
On the play. 3rd down and 8.
And there's 4 minutes to play in the ballgame. Third and 8. Logan 8 of 13 on 3rd downs.
Assuming Logan goes on to win this game at 51-34, this is a huge victory for Logan. I hope that their injury losses are not too decimating as they head into the playoffs.
Well, they spread the defense out. They're not even looking at the slot man, Compton now. Logan took too much time. They'll back him up. The linebacker that was out there on Compton, or the defensive back, he just walked away from him, walked over to the line like, I'm gonna sit here because you're probably gonna run the Wildcat. Probably gonna run that ball. Let's see what they do this time. Mountain Crest beat Northridge tonight on the road. Skyview took care of Weber, shut him out.
Weber not a historically great football team, but a shutout's a shutout.
Shutout's a shutout. Weber, I think's lost 23 out of their last 27 games, something like that, and they're really struggling. But you know what? Yeah, they're a 5A team, and you shut them out. You took care of business at home. So Skyview going into the playoffs with a little bit of confidence. Artist slides in, and 2 guys are in motion. And is that too much time again? Yeah, that time doesn't make no sense because the clock stopped.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that back judge, he is freezing, and he wants to get out of here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Taxi, taxi. I don't blame him. It's cold.
That's 3rd and about 18. Logan with 8 penalties tonight. Brady keeping it. Picks up most of the penalty yardage.
Well, it looked like Brady felt like he was going to get hit before he did. He was kind of leaning forward. If he could have changed his center. His center there, he'd probably be standing up a little more.
It's easy for you to say. You can barely walk up the stairs without falling.
Well, my center of gravity is really low.
Well, it shifts every time you move. Your center of gravity when you run is all over the place. Mike Rivero, you can see him there in your picture. He goes out wagging his finger at that head official. I'm not sure why. He doesn't like something, and he's making his thoughts known.
Look at her to snap the ball, and Coach Rivero is still in the middle of the players. We're going to get an illegal substitution here in a second.
East with everybody up. They'll come after this one. He gets rid of it. They run into him. And the flag comes out. The kick's not going to get to midfield. Well, it does. It takes a bounce and lands right at midfield. And let's see the penalty. Running into a roughing, and it was 4th.
Roughing.
And that's a 1st down because it's the yardage now. They give him 15 yards, and that's going to be a 1st down for Logan.
That's a big penalty. If East wanted any chance to get back in this game, it could seal the deal right there with 3:08 to go. Okay, now let's talk about our player of the game and the Angie's Clean the Sink coupon.
Bo Artiste.
Bo Artiste, number 4.
Painted up a masterpiece tonight.
How many yards?
260 yards, 4 touchdown receptions, 13 catches overall.
200 and what?
260. Wow. Yeah, I even checked with the other stat guys up here, and I was within 1 yard, so we're good with 260.
So it must be true.
I saw it on the internet.
It must be true.
It must be true. Give to McIntyre, he loses a yard. With all the scoring going on in this one, all the passing, it's been a long game. I don't think either one of these teams really wanted a long game.
85 points on the board. Wow.
Two defenses that don't give up many points. against two offenses that score a lot. Brady winds his way through. Pick up about 4.
Third down and 6 for the Grizzlies.
Brady 21 yards on 8 carries. Levon's going to head down to the sidelines to get a minute or two with Bo Artist. Ask him what his secret is to his long flowing hair, because you'd like to steal it, whatever it is. I want you to take your hat off when you're next to him doing that. Like Yul Brenner and Fabio down there. 1:45 and the clock running. It's third down. See if Logan gets this one off. They do, just in time. Brady bumps to the outside. Gets to the 49-yard line of East. 4 yards.
48-yard line. It'll be fourth down and 2.
It'll be 4th and 2. Imagine Logan will let this one tick all the way down before they kick it away. Lowry's going to come onto the field to punt it away.
Timeout called by the Grizzlies.
This drive was kept alive by a penalty on the last punt. East ran into the kicker, roughed Lowry. There's 50 seconds left on the clock. East looking like they're going to come after this one on 4th down and 2. Looks like it's Patatefa that's back to receive for East. There's your SC Needham Jewelers, middle of the block, side of the clock. 51, yeah, that's right. 51 points. East has given up 58 points all season long, 56. And they give up 51 tonight. And they're held to 8 points below their regular offensive output. But there's still some time. This one's going to roll inside the 25 down to about the 22. And that's where East will take over. Baez comes back out at quarterback for East. J.C. Allen out on the field for Logan. Baez tackled by Allen. Ballum goes low, Allen goes high, and down goes Baez, and he picks up 10 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
43 yards on 12 carries for Baez, 80 yards on 15 for Tulutau. Patatefa, 4 for 20. Curtis, 3 for 72. Curtis, 2 95-yard kickoff returns for touchdowns, 2 of them in this game. Baez going downfield. And he overthrows his man, and Josh Wilson had the best chance at it. Falls incomplete with 10 seconds to play. Baez 8 of 16, 165 yards. ...219 yards rushing before this play. Tulutau picks up 7, so 226 yards rushing. And Logan wins. They beat East 51-34. A happy senior night at Logan. We'll be back with our player of the game, Bo Artist, after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Randy Anderson, owner of Master Mechanic in Providence. Every repair we do at Master Mechanic comes with our peace of mind guarantee, meaning all repairs are guaranteed for 3 years or 36,000 miles. That's triple the industry standard. Summer travel time is here. Before you hit the road, stop by and have our ASE certified technicians inspect your vehicle. Prevent vacation breakdowns with our pre-trip inspection. Master Mechanic in Providence, taking the worry out of summer travel. I guarantee it.
Now with print, online, and mobile offerings, the Herald Journal gives you easy access to the news that matters to you.
The paper's here!
We're delivering quality local news to more readers than ever, in more ways than ever. Subscribe today. The Herald Journal, empowering the community.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Yep, that one. And I'm proud to introduce Dave's Hot and Juicy Cheeseburgers. They're all new and our best yet, with thicker, hotter, juicier beef, melty cheese, and a warm butter toasted bun. So come on in. You know when it's real.
This is a 68 Buick Skylark, and we're just working on the lights. This is a 92 Toyota Corolla, and we're just putting in a new alternator. This is a 97 Pontiac Transport, and we've had the whole motor apart, putting in new intake manifold gaskets.
For all your automotive needs, big or small, see A1 Automotive.
Hey, I found Bo Artis, the Valley Channel Player of the Game. Fantastic game tonight. How big is that to beat East?
That feels awesome. It really does. You know, we came out, you know, we played hard. You know, that was our intention the whole time. You know, nothing else to it.
Well, I know you guys are all humble on this team. Have you looked at your stat line?
I have, yes.
You have 260 yards, 13 catches, 4 touchdowns. That is sick. That's a great game tonight. Really, how did you get so open in their backfield?
You know, we were just repping the man press the whole week. Well, short week, but, you know, we repped it from their presses and all that. You know, that's all we repped, you know.
You're pretty excited about the win. That's fantastic. So you go into the playoffs with the win against East. What are you going to work on all week now? What do you think Coach is going to work on this week to get ready for the playoffs?
Got to get some film on our team first. You know, it's just, you know, all preparation for the playoffs especially. But we played hard tonight, and we hope we carry over to next week.
Super. Well, we have an Angie's gift card to clean the sink. You can invite whoever you want. I'd take Luke if I were you because he threw the ball to you.
Oh, he's looking a little beat up too. Ice cream will probably help him too.
All right, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Eric Olson.
All right, thanks a lot, Lee. Huge game for Bo Artis, and he was our player of the game. We hope you enjoyed the game of the week on the Valley Channel. Logan beats East 51-34, and it was brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness. Never give up. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank with a new branch at 3rd South and Main in Logan. Wendy's of Cache Valley, quality is our recipe. Cache Valley Hospital, your first choice for healthcare. Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. Salt Lake Express, offering door-to-door service in Cache Valley and beyond. See Needham Jewelers, where Utah gets engaged. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. For Levon, the guys in the truck and on the cameras doing the hard work, I'm Eric Olson. See you next time on the Valley Channel.
Clark, it's been a while now that the Salt Lake Express and the airport shuttle have merged and become one, and it has been good for all of us in so many ways.
Yep, and we started in October of last year, and Since then, we've kind of worked out the kinks and providing the type of service we were doing before we merged, only we have the benefit of having the big vehicles, having the backup vehicles and the infrastructure that we need for online reservations, and it's really working well so far.
Well, it's always been a benefit to us here in the community. My father used the airport shuttle so many times because he traveled so much, and now you're really focusing on, I think, a little bit more luxury, I could say, customer service. Your vehicles are extremely nice, and you're making it that much more convenient for us. Tell us about this. You know, you don't have to ride to pick up other people. You've got this down to a science that is just really customer service oriented.
Yeah, thank you. The biggest problem we had, we were in business since '87, so what, 23, 24 years as Cache Valley Limo, and the biggest problem, the biggest complaint we had was that in order to pick up people at their homes and make it as customer service and as nice a service as we could, it would take a lot of time. So if you were picked up at the north end of the valley or the northeast end of the valley, you would be on the vehicle sometimes an hour before you left the valley. And that, people don't like that, and it's really hard to get away from that. And as bad as that is, it's 10 times worse when you want to get home. You get right in the valley, you can see where you live, but you're touring. That's what we would call, they didn't like tours of the valley. So we found a way to do this, which is, we think it works really, really good. It's very efficient, and it actually saves money, is we have a set schedule. Cache Valley Limo, the old service would go an average of 11 to 13 times a day, and we do the same thing. We're doing 12 trips a day. Salt Lake Express before the merge would do about 5 trips a day. So our focus now is to try to provide as many opportunities for people who need to have the ability to get to and from Salt Lake when they want. They don't want to wait at the airport for 2 hours. They also don't want to be driving around the valley when they get here. So we used the one main vehicle, and we've gone to a bigger vehicle that people can feel comfortable in. They don't feel like they're being jammed into a sardine can, and that main vehicle goes 12 times a day on schedule, both leaving the valley and coming back. So, you know, one complaint was if people were delayed, you didn't know what time you were going to get home. Well, you know now, we're going to go within 10 minutes of the time that we've scheduled. We'll use other vehicles to pick you up at your home if that's what you want. So we still have doorstep service, and it's about the same price as it was before, but that vehicle, there might be 2 or 3 of them picking up at the same time. So if you had to leave at 6 before, now you could leave at 6:45 at 7 and save yourself 45 minutes to an hour. Get on the vehicle and get on a nice big vehicle, and people are just, it's going really well.
I love to hear about these changes because I wasn't aware of the fact that the doorstep service was still part of it, and you bring us to a location that leaves on time. Love that. It again just saves you time in the morning or the afternoon or the evening because you're traveling all day long and you're helping us all the way around. And then you talked about your vehicle. This vehicle behind us is very spacious and very nice and clean and air conditioned or heated depending upon the weather. You make that comfortable. So I can be putting my makeup on or reading my newspaper, right?
Yep, you can do that or sleep. A lot of people, you wouldn't believe how many people just get on and sleep. But there's plenty of room. All the seats are bucket seats. And what we want is you can get in, you can stand up and walk down an aisle and get in. They're very good. This is a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. It's sold by Dodge now. They run on diesel. They're about the most efficient diesel that you can get. And we have technology now that lets them run, at least assists run on natural gas, which again, we can talk about that later. So they're very efficient, very, very clean, and they can take a lot of people and do it very comfortably.
I think that the point that needs to be stressed is how much you're spoiling us here in the valley, making this very convenient and affordable for us to do this. I just traveled the other day, and had I known about this service, I would not have driven, done the park and jet, paid the fees, had to worry about that schedule, and my makeup wasn't on for half the day. Honestly, you kind of, it was an early morning flight. So Clark, you're really making this advantageous for us here in the valley. How do they get in contact? Do you have a website, or is there a phone number we should call?
Well, the phone numbers are all over the sides of the van, and you can call the same number that you might have for Cache Valley Limo. The two companies merged. I'm not sure. There's 1-800-658-8526. There's 435-563-6400. You can look on our website. That's what we really would like you to do, is go to the website. You can find that in loganshuttle.com or saltlakeexpress.com. I think Cache Valley Transportation.
And we'll have that on the screen, so easy to find them. Check out, because you'll see the schedule and the drop-off locations, because if you don't want to be picked up at your door, you can meet here and park here, leave your car here. Again, you're looking at every way to make it better for us.
Yeah, some people, if they're going to leave at 4 in the morning, they don't want to make their wife bring them down here. It saves a lot of money to go to one of the main pickup locations, and those locations are just designed to go from the north end to the south end in a direct route, so it's as quick as possible. The northernmost set stop we have is at the Holiday Inn Express, and they'll let you park there for free, and that's a great deal. So people go there, and the price is almost half of what it is, what the normal price is. Again, if you live up there and you want to get picked up by doorstep, we'll have another vehicle take you there or take you here to save time. Here, we're at the transit center. You can see, if you can recognize this is the transit center. If you could see these parking spots, these belong to Cache Valley, excuse me, they belong to Salt Lake Express. And you can come here and use any of these parking spots that you want to park at.
Yeah, and you're making it convenient for us here in the Valley. Salt Lake Express, let them take you and take away your worries. Thanks so much, Clark.
What if you could design an outdoor kitchen at a price you could afford? With Camp Chef's durable cooking equipment, you can own a custom kitchen that's built to last for years. You can grill, bake, boil, deep fry, and saute right in your own patio or backyard. Transform your Camp Chef into a griddle, barbecue box, or high-output burner in just minutes. Best of all, you can quickly load up your Camp Chef gear and turn your campsite into a gourmet kitchen anywhere. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors.
These people lost a total of 306 pounds and got incredible results like this by doing one simple exercise, incline training. And now you can get amazing results in the comfort of your own home on the new Incline Trainer from Nordic Track, the most trusted name in fitness. Only the new Nordic Track Incline Trainer can go from 0 to 40% incline. That's Nordic Track quality and innovation for real results. In fact, on the Incline Trainer, you can burn the same amount of calories walking in half the time compared to running.
The incline training really has helped me burn fat. I'm burning calories.
I could burn 800 calories in 30 minutes.
The higher the incline, the more muscle is activated and the more calories you burn. And with iFit technology, you have your own personal trainer. iFit automatically starts your machine, adjusts your speed, time, and incline while your personal trainer coaches you every step of the way.
Now you're burning 5 times the calories.
So whether you're walking, jogging, or running, the more the incline, the more calories you burn fast.
I just feel great. I feel confident walking down the street.
It's been a great experience. I'm a totally different man.
With reflex cushion technology, the Nordic Track Incline Trainer instantly absorbs each and every step, which means less impact on your joints.
I am actually running where I couldn't do that before.
Incline training is the key thing that gave me my shape.
In the first 12 months, I lost about 110 pounds.
It eliminated that fat.
Call or go online now to get this free info kit and find out why the Nordic Track Incline Trainer delivers results fast. With the Nordic Track Incline Trainer, you can burn 5 times more calories in the shortest amount of time. All you have to do is walk. Call or go online and find out how for $0 down you can bring home the Nordic Track Incline Trainer. Plus, if you act now, you'll get 16 weeks of iFit workouts with Jillian Michaels, star of TV's The Biggest Loser, absolutely free. Now, you can burn more calories in less time with the Nordic Track Incline Trainer.
To order or to get your free info kit, call 1-800-315-6480 or go online to NordicTrack.com. Call or go online now.
You've probably seen this before. Hide and seek? Well, sort of. Kids will often withdraw when their needs aren't being met. I know, it would be easier if they just walked up and said, "Hey, I'm feeling like I need a little one-on-one time." But kids have their own language, and it's up to us parents to learn it. Once you figure out how to speak your kid's language, well, you don't really have to say much at all. A thought from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.